The dark miracle of 1983 when giants fell. It was supposed to be another routine tournament. In the summer of 1983, the cricketing world gathered in England, the birthplace of the game. The format was simple. The outcome, everyone believed, was already decided. At the top stood the invincible empire, the West Indies cricket team, two-time world champions, ruthless, feared, untouchable. And then there was India, a team that nobody took seriously, a team that had won only one match in the previous two World Cups, a team dismissed as tourists rather than contenders. Even their captain, Kapil Dev, carried the weight of disbelief, not just from opponents, but from the world itself. The story was not meant to be written this way. The tournament began quietly. No grand expectations, no roaring predictions, but something strange started happening. India defeated the mighty West Indies in the group stage, a shock so unexpected that many called it a fluke, a lucky day, a mistake, but luck doesn't repeat itself. Match after match, India refused to collapse. They played with a kind of reckless belief, as if they had nothing to lose. Then came the moment that changed everything. Against Zimbabwe national cricket team, India was collapsing. The scoreboard read 17 for 5. The dream was over before it had even begun, or so it seemed. Kapil Dev stood alone. What followed was not just an innings, it was a rebellion against destiny. 175 not out, a number that wasn't even televised. No footage, no proof, only stories whispered through time. It was as if history itself had chosen to hide the miracle. India stumbled into the semifinals where they faced England cricket team, the hosts, the favorites, the expected finalists. But something had changed. India was no longer afraid. They chased down the target with calm defiance, silencing the home crowd. The impossible was now real. India had reached the final. But the final was a different beast. Waiting for them at Lord's Cricket Ground was the same West Indies team, stronger, angrier, and determined to crush the rebellion. The world expected a massacre. India batted first and failed. 183 runs, a total so small that it felt like surrender. The West Indies dressing room was relaxed, confident, already celebrating. They had chased bigger targets in their sleep, and yet, cricket has a cruel sense of irony. The West Indies began their chase casually. Too casually. Then something cracked. Viv Richards, the most dangerous batsman in the world, was dominating. The game was slipping away. And then it happened. A mistimed shot, a ball soaring into the sky. Kapil Dev running backwards, eyes locked, chasing history. And he caught it. That moment didn't just dismiss a batsman, it shattered certainty. From there, the collapse was slow, painful, unbelievable. Wickets kept falling. Pressure built like a storm no one could escape. The giants were no longer giants. They were human, and humans break. When the final wicket fell, silence took over Lords, then chaos. India had done the unthinkable. They had defeated the greatest team in the world. They had rewritten the script. They had broken the system. But this was more than a victory. It was the birth of a new power. The 1983 World Cup didn't just change cricket, it changed belief. In a country where cricket was just a game, it became a religion. Young boys across India picked up bats, dreaming of becoming the next Kapil Dev. The ripple effect would eventually reshape the entire sport. Money, power, influence, all would shift. But at its core, the story remains dark and beautiful, because it reminds us of something unsettling. That giants can fall, that underdogs can rise, and that sometimes history is written not by the strongest, but by those who refuse to accept their place. This was not just a tournament. It was a disruption, a rebellion, a miracle hidden in shadows.